Yo, what's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be playing SOURDUCK'S CR's deck, which is a very nice mortar bait deck featuring the Goblin Curse. So if you guys don't know who SOURDUCK'S is, make sure to check him out. I'm going to leave his link in the description below, so definitely make sure to drop a sub to my guy over there. But in the meantime, we're going to be testing out his deck today. We're going to be seeing, is this deck good? What is all the hype about, man? And I'm excited for it. So like I said, we got a nice little mortar bait kind of a deck here with the secret Goblin Curse, 20% damage amplification. But I think just right off rip, I think we're just going to start off with our mortar, see what our boy Daejin has in cycle for us here. So I guess we'll go Knight, try and get this mortar on top of tower here, but he does have the earthquake, so already off rip, I mean, I don't play too much mortar bait, but this is not looking like a hot matchup to start things off here. Our opponent has the earthquake for the mortar and then a bunch of spells for our bait, so we're gonna have to see how to work this one out. Did play his Evo Ice Spirit too early, and we get a ton of skeleton damage though, so we do take the damage lead with that slightly costly mistake from our opponent, so we love to see that. I'm gonna go Fireball here, and then I think I will just log as well. It's a -1 trade for us, but we take no damage, so I think that's all right. We see the king laughing at emote come down from our opponent. That's always fun to see. But I think my game plan here is I might try and get up to my next mortar here. I did just realize I'm using the Evo Knight instead of the Evo Mortar. I definitely meant to use the Evo Mortar, so hopefully I remember to switch that for next match. But he's got the queen coming down, and I mean, this is an instance where the Evo Knight will be good. Evo Knight is very strong against the queen, especially when it's not hitting anything. Like, look at that, man. It loses a sliver of health from that whole ability. That's amazing. Let's go for our skeleton barrel here. Would I fireball a cannon? Honestly, I'll go for it anyway. Yeah, cannon. Oh, cannon didn't even pull. I didn't realize he didn't play his cannon properly. Okay, love to see that. Let's go for our gang plus our log. Yeah, I figured he was probably going to pre-earthquake, but we really didn't have a way to play around that. We'll eat some hoggy damage, and then we'll keep up our pressure here on the right lane. Going opposite lane is definitely the play we want to make so that he can't get earthquake damage on top of our tower very easily. Let's go in with the mortar. Cannon and Archer Queen are out of cycles, so looks like he goes for the hogs. That's fine. Let's go for our nice fireball log. He goes for a pre-log, doesn't get it. Let's catch this cannon maybe. No, he just lets us lock right on with that mortar on the right. Huge damage. Skeleton barrel is going to do a good job distracting that queen. Let's make sure we go gang last second here. Perfect. Okay, we're actually in a pretty good spot to win this game, which is kind of wild considering everything. So let's go with our Muskie here, and I have to keep up the pressure. I don't think I need to log because Muskie should be able to take care of all those hoggies, and then we'll just go in on the right lane. I don't want to get predicted, but if we do, it's all right. Let's go skeleton barrel, maybe possibly catch a queen. No, he goes for the cannon, so he does have to respond to the skeleton barrel again with the Archer Queen. Perfect. Love that. Skeleton's getting some love taps on top of tower as we speak. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to hover my log in case he goes for the hogs. We'll split the gang in the meantime here. No, he's just sitting up with a cannon. Oh, I want to fireball so bad, but I think we'll just take an Evo Musk. Even though we don't get the most value from it, it's still taking out the cannon. Still worthwhile. Keeping up the pressure here. Oh, wait, is this a good Goblin Curse? Taking out these skeletons? Now we're going to get some extra goblins. He has to log that skeleton barrel too. Delivery's not going to cut it. He logs too early. And guys, that's good game with the Goblin Curse to finish it out in a very tough matchup. This deck is already holding its own, and that's what we love to see. In the next match here against Fake, we'll drop the good luck to start things off, and I think we'll just start off with our Musketeer in the back, man. Evo Musketeer is such a fun evolution. I know a lot of people's opinions vary on how good of an evolution it is, but I think most people can agree that it's fun. Just with the availability to get predictions with it, like that opportunity is so huge. So very happy that I get to run the Evo Musketeer in this deck because it's not a card that I always get to run. And it looks like this guy's running the Witch, so we might be able to get some nice Goblin Curse value here. I think I actually will go for it. Let's just go for a Goblin Curse log. Maybe these goblins can even possibly kill the Witch right now. That'd be huge. Yeah, look at that, guys. The Witch just goes down. The Goblin's taking out the Fisherman as well. The kind of like defensive Goblin Curse getting the job done early on here. That's what we love to see. We're going to go with our skeleton barrel on the right just for some dual lane pressure here. See how he defends this. And I think I'll just go for my curse once again. We see this tombstone comes down. That's like 5 free goblins, right? So may as well take that. Perfect. Okay, we get some good goblins off of that. And he still has to defend our knight. So Goblin Curse is just a very good card at forcing out a lot of elixir, I feel like. Very, very fun card. Especially the surprise factor of it. You're always able to catch your opponents off guard. So let's go with our Muskie here. So, yeah, we know our opponent has an RG deck here. Could either have the Fireball or the Lightning. Kind of need to figure that out. But I definitely have to be careful with when I go in with my mortars, because if I play my mortar on offense and he RGs on top of it, then I'll definitely be in trouble. We'll take the fireball here, just finish off that fisherman, and we'll just kind of keep rolling. Probably just going to set up some support units in the back. One thing I struggle with sometimes, or just like don't do enough, is keeping track of my opponent's spells. And whenever you're playing a bait deck, that is very important. So I'm going to try and do that well here. Let's go defensive mortar. This is going to start chipping down here. There's an argument to Goblin Curse there, but I think we'll just chill. And yeah, now we know that this guy does have the lightning, so that's going to make things a little interesting here. Evo Musketeer is going to help snipe out that witch. Beautiful stuff. Even through the heal, Evo Musketeer just does so much damage. So, I don't know. Things aren't looking great right now. We're going to have to definitely find a way to get on top of tower. Let's keep up the pressure with the skeleton barrel in the opposite lane. And, oh man, I'm feeling a mortar, but I don't think this is the right time. I think we'll just go for our Goblin Curse instead here. Witch, or Fireball plus Log will take out this witch, which is super nice. And, yeah, we'll just keep rolling. We're holding our own. I do need to watch out giving him lightning value, though, because lightning value is a free way for him to get damage on top of our tower. So, yeah, okay, now he goes with the RG. I'm going to go mortar here. He could lightning, so I'm not going to play my musketeer. I don't want to feed him lightning value just yet. Let's go for our gang on the left. Just keep up the pressure. He's probably not going to lightning anymore, so let's go for our muskie now. He does lightning, but he takes it on top of the tower. That's good for us. That's a free dead RG. And now we have some decent pressure on top of him, guys. Muskie's going to help out. We can go for our mortar on the left for the dual lane pressure. 0 RG shots. Yo, hold on, man. We can make this work. We can definitely make this work. We got the knight on top of tower. Still has to worry about the muskie. I'm going to go for my curse on top of this witch just to kill it quicker. Nice. The Goblin Curse takes it out, and the muskie gets a ton of damage on the opposite lane. That was an amazing sequence for us, and let's keep it going with this skeleton barrel on the right here. I could even fireball if we need to. That might be a tad aggressive. I think a play I want to make is I want to go mortar on this right lane and hopefully force out an RG from our opponent. Perfect. Let's go. Every RG that we force out in the right lane is an RG that he's not playing in the lane he wants to. So once again, very, very nice stuff for us. I think we will actually Evo Musketeer here just because I think he's trying to switch lanes, but I'm really not a fan of letting that happen right now. So Musketeer takes out the RG. We'll go with our log to clean up that Fisher boy. Beautiful stuff right now. Evo Musketeer still had a shot left in the tank, which is kind of wild to me, but we'll always take that. I'm going to go for my curse on top of this tombstone. We'll see if that's a valuable curse. Looks like we get some good goblins out of it. Perfect. And force out the log. And yeah, we're just killing this RG at the bridge, not even letting him cross the map, which is perfect for us. We'll take a fireball on top of tower. Man, his E-Spear is not doing enough against these skeleton barrels. We're always getting damage. That's perfect. We just need to keep playing clean here, guys. We cannot give up free lightnings, nothing like that. Let's go Goblin Curse for damage amplification plus the log. His witch is feeding us goblins, guys. It's playing against him. And oh my goodness, look at that. We take out the RG so quick. I'm going to mortar on the right just to keep up the pressure. And guys, I think we got him here, man. There is no way he's coming back from this. RG does not have enough time with all these Evo Musketeers on top of tower. We'll log here, fireball just to do it. And boys, let's go, man. This is beautiful. I'll just need to make sure that his RG does not break through to my tower. And yeah, man, that is exactly how you want to play this matchup. Really just had one nice push in double elixir, and that just completely won us this game. So GG, well played to Fake here, and this deck is definitely viable. In the last match against Choppy, I'm just going to start off with the skeleton barrel. We'll see what counters our opponent has here. And ooh, we see the Firecracker and the Ram Rider. So should be able to get a nice King Tower activation here if we play well. Very, very happy to see that. Let's see, is our Mortar going to survive? I think it will, yeah. So that's a very nice defense and activation already off the rip. So very good stuff for us. It looks like our opponent isn't too happy about that, but that's all right. Let's go for our Goblin Gang split here. Still kind of figuring out what our opponent is running, but now we see the Megaknight. So Megaknight, Ram Rider, Firecracker. We kind of got a good gist of this guy's deck. I guess the only real question at this point would be what small spell does he have and also what big spell, because he could be running a... Actually, I don't know how to defend this bandit, I'll be honest. Maybe I just eat the dash and just go Fireball. Yeah, I think that's an alright play. We have to go Mortar to distract this. This guy is running a bait deck here, so he has some... he's kind of caught us in an awkward cycle to start things out, but we do manage. And wait, am I mistaken, or did he play he played a spell on top of my muskie, right? Was it a poison? Was it a lightning? I think it was a poison, right? I don't know, man. My memory is cooked sometimes, so we'll just have to see next time he plays it, I guess. But in the meantime here, I think we'll just kind of keep playing our defense, log off that Firecracker. So, you know, Ewiz is good against the Skeleton Barrel, also good against our gang. So is the Firecracker, but I think we can work around this for sure. Let's cycle our second cycle on the Musketeer, try and get to that Evo, and I think I'm going to go Evo Mortar just to pull back this Ram Rider and possibly force out some responses. There's the Evo Megaknight. Okay, we are ready for it now. We do have our Knight in hand, so... I mean, Evo Megaknight's scary, but he does have to defend the Muskie, so... Oh, I guess he's not trying to defend this Muskie. Okay, so he just eats that damage, and he's going in. I think I'm going to Goblin Curse on defense. I think that's a decent play just for the damage amplification log as well. And guys, look at the Goblin Curse to distract the Megaknight for a perfect defense. He ate all that Musketeer damage and got nothing back. Hold on, man. Am I sleeping on the Goblin Curse? Because if you would have asked me if the Goblin Curse worked on defense, I would have told you no way. But holy cow, right there is an amazing. So we'll just reset here. Take our free fireball damage on top of tower. And I don't know, man. Looks like we're in a very good situation all of a sudden for us. So I do still need to figure out what this guy's big spell is. I'm pretty sure he played it, but like literally my memory just like can't remember what he had. So I'll go with my mortar here. And yeah, okay, it was a poison. I'm not tripping. I had a feeling it was the poison, but so this guy has the Ram Rider and the Prince. A little bit of a, you could say like kind of a repetitive cards there, but that's okay. Evo Musketeer, I think, still has 2 shots left in the deck. This guy's emoting, which is crazy to me, emoting down damage, but that's all right. He's starting to put up a big push here, so I'll start getting my mortar down here on defense. Also helps cycle to that Evo. And then let's pressure on the left lane here while we're defending. Always want to try and do that if we can. Muskie here, and then hopefully we can surround this Megaknight. Perfect, looks like we can. I'm probably going to have to eat a Ram Rider shot here. Maybe not, though. The Muskie's going to help out a ton, and the mortar survived. Perfect. Guys, everything is going right in this match, and that's what we love to see. Is he going to Megaknight here, though? I mean, it's definitely a good opportunity for him to go for it. Looks like he does Megaknight. Okay, kind of had a feeling that was coming. That's all right. Do want to get back to my Knight as soon as possible here. We do a good job distracting the Prince. Musketeer, such a good card on defense, man. I absolutely love it. Perfect stuff there, and yeah, no, he can't even do anything, man. He's having such a hard time breaking through. Prince doesn't even get a shot, man. I feel like that Prince should have gotten a shot, but somehow it didn't. Fireball kills the Firecracker, gets some extra chip there on top of the tower from the Skellies, and man, we are just extending our lead once again. So we have both Evos in hand. I am ready for whatever this guy brings my way. I'm so confident I'm even going to Evo Mortar on defense because I feel like it's just going to help out a ton at this point. We'll get our log down here as well. I'll just kind of cycle in the back. I'm honestly going to pre-fire an Evo Musketeer just because I just want to cycle multiple Musketeers on the board at this point. Man, it takes out like a fourth of the Megaknight's health. That is insane to me. Goodness, I love this card. He actually gives me a fireball on top of tower with that Firecracker. Beautiful stuff there. High value log as well. And now we're back to our second Muskie, like I was saying. How is this guy supposed to break through double Musketeer defense, man? Like, that is way too solid. I could go on offense here, but I think our defense has worked so well this whole game. We'll just kind of keep relying on it here. And yeah, man, he's probably has enough time for one more Megaknight push here, but I don't think it matters, man. The defense is crazy. Even our Evos help out on defense. I haven't even needed to use the Goblin Curse on defense again, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely suggest trying out SOURDUCK'S deck, man. What a goat, man. Really do love this guy, so definitely make sure to show him some love. Let him know that I tried out his deck for him, but very huge success this video, and that's going to be all for this one. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.